Tuning in for some movie reviews. Film flickers and movie reviews. Let's hear those movie reviews. Film flickers and movie reviews. And action.
Hello Flickers, and today we are looking at the unfortunately cancelled after one season TV comedy Outsourced, released in 2011 and going into 2012. What do we think?
Yeah, it was really good to be able to do this. This story is about Todd Dempsey, who has gone over to India because all of his call centre has been outsourced to India. So he gets introduced to this ragamuffin group, I would say, of loads of different very interesting characters, and it does play very well with. There are racial stereotypes with it, but it does it fairly on both sides. It really takes the mick out of the American culture and the way that they see the Indian culture as well. So there's a lot of play off on that as well, but very well tongue in cheek, I would say. Not.
It is. It's just the way it basically gets away with it is that it's literally because if there are any jokes, then they're kind of spread around quite fairly amongst all different nations, not just the Americans and the Indians, but all across. And there are a lot of jokes in there. It's they don't go into insulting humour about religions and what have you, but they do cover some of the more ridiculous aspects of it, as seen from another viewpoint, from somebody who wasn't brought up in those in that environment. And it's a very intelligent way of doing it, and it comes off really funny rather than insulting, which is always good.
Yeah, it is. And there are some amazing actors in there as well. But there are a lot of people who you probably would recognise. I mean, we did mistake one person, unfortunately. Sorry, Pippa Black, who was in it, and we both got confused and thought it was Nicole Kidman.
She looks
very similar,
incredibly like Nicole Kidman.
Yeah,
and like every Australian actress and actor that she's come up through the soaps.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so you know all the foundations you got, like Neighbours and Home and Away and everything. You've seen them before, so when you see them in another TV series, it's quite nice to kind of get a familiar face through. Yeah, and it is fantastic, just the range of actors as well, and they are superb. Yeah, so Todd Dempsey, who is played by Ben Rappaport, who is also well known for The Good Wife and also currently in Mr. Robot. Two great series that you should definitely check out. And it was, his comedy timing was absolutely brilliant. It was so good to be able to see that, and the fact that he did play it well with the kind of American stereotypes that you kind of would get across from someone who's just literally just completely been culture shocked and just shoved into a completely alien environment for him. But there are the kind of the tropes that do come up, where there is the love sort of triangle, I guess, that sort of crops
it kind
up.
of had a couple of love triangles, really, didn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, as a whole, it was it didn't do those too badly. There was a section in the middle of the series where it suddenly started falling into a lot of these sitcom traps, and started really. It didn't do too badly. At the beginning, it was there was a lot of fresh material, a lot of new ways of looking at things, and by the end as well, it got back on track as well. It was just that bit of a ropey centre bit, which is presumably where they were being told that it's probably not going to be paid to a second series, because you get that a lot.
Dietrich Bader, he was brilliant.
He for a supporting actor, which is inferior what he was, he stole the scenes more than once.
Oh yeah. That wasn't really hard for him to do, to be honest. I mean, he had some of the best lines, and that character was something you could really play off. He played another American that had been outsourced over to India to do American Hunters magazine. These are all fictional companies and stuff, but it was just his attitude and stuff. I mean, he did play a proper like true American hunter that had gone off and was soaking himself in deer urine to go and hunt a deer. And just some of these things that were completely inappropriate to say to people, but it was just some of the lines and the way that he was able to interact with the other supporting cast as well, not just the main two that were in it. But again, yeah, the love triangles.
Yeah.
That he was all involved in that as well, and it was just so brilliant. And each time he came on, you knew you were just going to be in rorts of laughter because we were just so loud.
Every time he had at least one line, which was brilliant, and it delivered really well. And obviously, this is a program that is ostensibly taking place in India, although the whole thing was shot in California in a soundstage.
Yeah, it was.
Which is incredible when you look at some of the scenery that they've put up and the street scenes especially. It looks very authentic. Obviously, because it's supposedly based in India, there's an awful lot of Bollywood style dancing involved, which is brilliant because it's always a spectacle. It's always a grand spectacle, no matter how they do it. And it's done perfectly in this.
As well was the music. Was the fact that there was a lot of different Indian style, so Punjab and all different sort of takes from India, but it was mixed in with kind of a Western feel. So there was a pop song mixed in, or a pop song was sung in the style of an Indian kind of the way that
you'd have something that a Western bit of music which would be played on a sitar, and so it was really clever use of music, and it made it sound quite good. I mean, overall, it's a good show. It is worth watching. It gets a little ropey in the middle of the season where they start to. I don't know if that was a writing issue or something. But
Dietrich does say it.
Dietrich does. I mean, Dietrich does.
It was amazing.
But if you persevere through that, and the ending's great, it does make you wish that there was another season, because a lot of stuff is obviously unresolved because it doesn't have enough time to resolve it.
Yeah, I mean, and I guess with every series as well, as of course you get the time to be able to get to know the characters as well. So I think that's one of the things that you wanted to explore later. You know, I mean, maybe it would only run for 2-3 seasons, maybe. But this is based on a film as well. This was done from the same title as well, which is 2006. And this series was released from 2010 to 2011. But yeah, I'd highly recommend this, and I'm so glad that you really did enjoy it actually, because I was a bit worried. I thought, because the level that we had with Kimmy Schmidt was so good, and I wanted to give you something a little bit decent with the quality and stuff. So I'm glad that you did really enjoy it.
Kimmy Schmidt was pretty fantastic, but this was well worth watching. It's again, it's a shame that there's only one series. It deserved more, I feel. Yeah. But who knows? If you wish enough, maybe dreams do come true.
Please do a second series. That'd be amazing. It would work well with the timing that they've done from film to TV series. I think it would be that time to do a second series. Catch up with the characters and where they are now. Hey. There we go. That would work well.
Who knows? Might happen.
It might happen. Yeah. Well, thank you very much. It's good to do another TV series as well, and we will be doing more as well. But for now, thank you very much for watching. Bye, Flickers.
Bye.
Thanks for watching the video, and if you did like it, then please hit the like button, and if you want to see more from us, then please hit subscribe.
And don't forget to leave a comment below, and if you've got any suggestions for films that we should be reviewing in the future, please leave us a nice little message. Oh, and check out our previous videos.